force a fighter.
Drow Ranger.
Now VP has a really good-looking Drow lineup. It just didn't look like it from the start.
Yeah, it was well hidden. Guard.
Very well. We barely talked about it. Got out of the first phase ban. Definitely hasn't got out of phase 2 ban.
Definitely very good against Weaver stages of the game because you ability usage.
10 seconds remaining.
There's not that much crazy up front there.
5 seconds remaining.
Pretty good at guaranteed draw kills, but
I think they need some sort of frontliner.
I feel like it's kind of bad to be not careful.
They've only played 3 Cottles in the last 12 months.
Fire team ban.
Before that, it was a captain's job.
They abandoned both. Huh. Trying to think what would be good.
Booker would have made so much higher. Just like Bane, like solo kill Weaver. So
10
basically, they're
seconds remaining.
probably doing support Legion, but they're not hard. They'll be
5
Cuddle
seconds
support,
remaining.
probably mid. Okay, and they can put Weaver either off lane or safe lane. It's so hard to even know what. All depends on what. Weaver okay against Drown, but assume so. Be good.
There
Yeah.
is no Mirana ban, right?
Yeah, I think Mirana's pretty good. It's kind of annoying to play against
Yeah.
Yeah.
see Mirana, or I could. I like both those options.
The only big negative is that they don't have good. Secret's just gonna.
Well, if you take a hero like Mirana or Lane, you can heroes.
Tire
Like, it's
team
easy to
pick.
match the pace for everybody else. So they abandoned out the brew, which I think is one of the best ways to deal with strat as a whole. And it also makes it really hard for Enigma to play because you can just run the Spear Panda, the Storm one, just try to find the Enigma.
You say it's good against Rostra.
Because you just kind of run it the Dro. Frontliners that can blink, get on top of you, pop the ult. It's hard for Dro to play.
Yeah, you can't really kill the spirits or the ruins.
They don't have easy ways to deal with the brew
5 seconds
at all,
remaining.
the heroes that they have. I think VP, I'm still okay with Lina. I think Invoker would have been a very good response.
Radiant team pick.
So they could.
Oh, they take Huskar. That's interesting.
That looks pretty nasty. I mean, it's gonna be able to all in.
Ooh. Did you see that coming? Yeah, I didn't either. I think VP's draft was really well hidden. Like the Dro pick 3rd or 4th. I don't think anybody saw that coming.
Yeah. Right.
And the Huskar is excellent against Kunkka mid. It's just annoying to play. You can't really step forward as a
10
melee.
seconds.
There's a wry smile on Puppy's face as he kind of realised that not easy have to
5
deal with the
seconds
Drow now yet
remaining.
as well.
It's good against Coddle as well. Like I've played that
And they'll
recently.
go Clinks.
So now they have
Let's
to
go.
switch the lanes a little bit to try to make.
This is Strafe makes and dodge all ranged attacks. The right moments.
So they'll put Clinks mid, Kunkka safe lane to deal with it. Oh man.
Almost 4 lines missing. There are 10 lines completed.
There's a lot of
which-
red though.
Which a lot of red is good, by the way, because it means that Virtus.pro's heroes are a massive threat. They're in there as well. 4 to the Legion. Theory, Virtus.pro should be able to win it. Is that a sentiment shared, however, by the human?
I feel like Clink did a really solid react. Scared. I feel like VP just had this draft planned out last night and they got what they wanted.
Does feel like one of those theory crafted, if we get this, we'll do this, if they do this, we'll do this.
Yeah. I mean, that 5th pick felt like a 6th pick or something.
Yeah. Got 2 heroes at the end. It's 6v5, Will. Who are you going with?
They're going to do a lot better than their Twitter account. I'll go with VP as well.
Right then, let's move on swiftly before we get into any trouble ourselves. The boys think that Virtus.pro have had the much better draft, it would seem, on paper. Real paper doesn't make any difference when you head into the arena. So let's do that right now with commentary team for game number 1. It's Virtus.pro versus Sig.
And what a series it should be as well. And already things heating up, really. This first draft, we're getting Huskars and Drows coming out from VP. And Secret.
Another
are they
Legion support.
prepared? It is.
Another
It
Legion
is
support.
indeed the Legion support that we saw them play earlier on. This is going to be a bit of a harder test for them to make that hero pick work in. And what do we reckon? Is this draft it's over for Secret, or what can they?
I think it could be difficult, but there is some very fun stuff here. So the first thing I noticed, even though there's a lot of things to notice, was there's a Kunkka with a Coddle. We could see some Chakra double Tidebreakers.
Oh, the double Tidebreaker, sure.
That's one thing that I'm like, ooh, that could be really fun. I think Coddle's always just like a little bit of an unknown. The hero can really make a difference so much because of how powerful Blinding Light can be. It can mess up combos. So we'll see how much they can do with it. And let's see how much Puppey can do with this Legion, because they really like it versus Phoenix. It also has 12 versus the press the attack. We're going to have to be watching quite a lot to happen with. Does have. What a weird draft again, but Fox have well, like the Weaver, LC, and the Clinks versus. Saying that Clinks versus
30 seconds to
Clinks
battle.
is very good in that, long as you don't get too stacked up. The problem is Strafe does have a long cooldown. Can't get too far behind. If you get a couple levels of it, you're a lot happier. But let's see. We've also seen incredible success on this in bottom angles, and now he has Drower. So Eidolon's and Drower, I know he's been
Battle
pretty good.
begins.
So that was able to grab that. 2 on the runes. Find 2 of them in the end. Heal.
Roger should have trouble. They have like the follow-up attack, they have the Strafe, they have Weaver, the 3 things that are pretty good naturally. I think right off the bat, the rest Drow just stack top to begin with, and so going toward the mid lane to secure no one. I love this move. Classic thing. Top. Ramsey's FN, my boy.
One. A little bit, pushing him back a bit. So far, seeing the CS Huskar.
Yeah. No one has actually opted not the Burning Spears to start. We've just seen. Start with your Berserker Blood. Bottom, we also saw Roger. The reason he stepped in like that, when he got so far up, was he wanted to block the bolt. Really important when you're safe laner.
So current annoying on that top lane.
You almost had it.
You'll win.
I just so looking forward. Double. Gonna have to have max level. Yeah, that's pretty much.
Echoes.
Going over. Right, because if you're gonna be like the double
Have it a
swing.
little bit quick.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds
Fire spirits. Slow and dive. More than fine. 1, no 1. Continuing.
the little things matter, right? In these TS Drower, so plus 2 damage can even make case, but far behind. 12-7. Animation of us low is just possible. So close. Very aggressive. Yeah, but
Now no one goes straight back in for
It
some
does.
reason.
Mid one was suicide.
But that's
Big win for
Mid1 getting first blood.
Yeah,
and a much bigger chunk of gold. So
Tips all around.
no one's sort of accepting his fate and giving that bonus for secret. I mean, I guess figured that either way had to back them. Like, this is what you're inside. Felt maybe that it away, so it was the only way to play. I don't know, would it be better for him to just sit back and wait for regen, or is it better to give that up and get back in so you can sort of get the matchup again where you're back in with full health, start dominating the lane again? I mean, there might be sort of some sort of thought like that.
It looked like it, right? Because
Yeah,
he looked
he
like he
just-
walked up and died. I mean, it's a first blood though. That's the problem. So it's costly. But now maybe he feels like since he has his health reset, he can dominate.
I think it could be something
could
like
be.
that.
So that's very interesting. Been seeing a lot of suicides coming up.
But not really first blood.
Not
so-
first blood, so.
especially in sort of a one-on-one.
Oh,
Oh.
gets touched.
Right, and Solo should be able to punch it through the Nightmare. The Nightmare is taken off, but a couple of right clicks from Solo will get the kill. Solo securing place and space for Ramsey to find that farm up top.
Not able to really bully Ram.
He's still farming.
He's still farming. Like usually you see these drow lanes get pressured really hard and they really start to fall behind. But Ram, good time last hitting. Zai's not falling behind either.
No, for sure, Zai is still a fair bit of CS, but yet Ramsey's is really doing well against Torrent spam. Very annoying.
I feel like Secret wants to come out. They want to have like an incredibly good laning phase. Their team fight is just it's awkward in comparison to getting the rhythm.
Torrent, last on to Solo, but Solo, the bounty rune, Zai. Torrent back up in a few seconds, try and chase this one. Turning for the brace at mid lane. Mid one will tick down to the fire. Searing arrows nearly enough to get no one in return. Not quite. Will survive. Roger. Mid. Top left.
Gosh, right though. What with Roger? Bottom. Keeper. For the most part, Theo. Puppy's just gonna have his way down.
Bit there, we see. Malefice from Pasha. Load him back a little bit from diving. He does go in on the last instance of the Malefice, so knows that he can still close the gap onto Pasha. Pasha trying to hide, but cannot escape. Nice play from Nisha, playing aggressively as the Malefice comes to an end. At the same time, though, in the middle lane, again, mid one, suffering the consequences of Roger rotating into his lane and setting up for more action, favoring the no-one Huskar.
I feel like it had to have been now the more you think about it, I think if you look at the way he's playing the lane.
I mean, that's the thing, like, sure, you give some gold to the Clinks, but does it make that matchup any better for the Clinks, being a little bit of money ahead? Not really, because of how heavily you can dominate that lane. No one does now pull those. He gets caught off guard, actually, by a rotation from Nisha. Nisha leaving that bottom lane to make that play. Up top as well, Solo just juking out Zai. He'll be fine, unless Zai does manage to turn and get a hit. Solo has to be a little careful with the angle that he has. Torrent's coming out, but Solo will not get hit by it. Zai falls as well.
Accurate.
Find Solo either. The new will come out, but the slows there from Ramsey. And Ramsey's closer to that level 6, where these other lanes were already Pasha and no one. I'm sure no one just died, but overall they're doing very well for themselves. Harder to lane. Increased damage from the.
I mean, Nisha's rotation. It's
Yeah,
the bottle.
it caught him off.
Goes and
God,
gets a
he didn't-
DD rune, catches the.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Weaver versus Huskar with it. But yeah, Pasha, like you said, still doing okay. Nisha is trying to bully him as much as possible.
He's gonna hit him again. He's got it.
Nisha.
Yeah, he's could be that factor. As you said, not only in the rotation, strong against the Huskar, but as it goes on, if he can play from ahead, he can be that physical punch that they require to take down the Huskar. Sure, they have got the cleans, but the game's going to be a little bit slower for one as he has already suffered having to matchup in lane. Stop. The sleep set up onto Zai. Does have Puppy with him with the heal. Puppy charging forward. Zai might still fall here as Ramses persists. Chase it down. And indeed, they can turn their attention towards Puppy and get themselves another one more hit. Solo. He wants it. He's going in for it, and he will get it. He is falling low, but he turns with the brain sap. The backup is there. Solo, the infused raindrop, keeping him alive. He'll get out. He lives as VP crushed that top lane. A double kill for Ramses. More money in the bank for this drought.
As soon as that 6 comes, just like we're mentioning, the increased power that you can
these other lanes are going to be so tough. Level 7 drought. The mid lane and bottom lane. He stepped up. Damage at this stage again. This play against top. Solo just able to sort of bait them in. Puppy desperately trying to find something in return, but by the time he realized he couldn't, it was too late. He loses his life, and Solo is going in. That first instance of the raindrop saving him the once, and this turnaround saving him a second time, the infused raindrop.
Yeah, and Roger getting the tower aggro as well there.
Regeneration. Mine.
Dice falling for us, but Weaver, Nisha.
A lot of sort of the other lanes of bottom lane. Careful, 2 times we've seen Nisha be able to outplay the Enig 1v1.
He wants to try to. Oh, missed. Let's use both ruins. Solo will claim one. Will Solo actually die here? He does not have a TP. Solo has a sleep. We'll make Nisha work for it a bit here. He fells it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
More money for Nisha. Dominating on this Weaver. 4 kills so far at the 10-minute mark for the safe lane Weaver.
Not the craziest amount of control on either side, really. I'd say both, like Enigma with the Malefice and Black Hole. There's of course the Bane spells, but Puppy's, you have to expect that Puppy's going to be there with the oppressor. Nisha could have a really free time with the hero.
Make no one's on by this week. Timing. Still top lane Ramses at farm away safely. Mid lane, mid one, just about under 1,000 gold behind. No one Huskar at the moment.
My big, so I was talking about how like they well in the lanes, overwhelming amount of fight. The big thing is now, since they're doing well in the lanes, also looking pretty okay for Secret, not up by anything. But it's really going to be, can they contest Roshan, right? So we're going to see VP, they're going to go for Roshan pretty soon. They have a Drow Huskar, and they have an overbearing team fight. So that's probably the next.
The Bugs does still catch on. Solo up top. Yapzor able to TP back to base in time before dying. Solo will fall behind the tier 1 bot.
Egg.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Fight. Sort of an early 11 minutes. A whole lot worse for Secret.
Tower is under attack.
Tough sort of Drow, Huskar, Link P. Holding their own pretty well, Secret. Now they're looking strike straight in the mid lane. The Torrent, the boat coming in. Mass TP's coming through. They can't kill no one in time, as there will be the backup. Secret have to retreat. Not commit kill onto no one. Roger, then obviously the Roger does not have an egg available. Tier 1 tower, VP 4 mana. Close though.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Knows Roger's very low though.
That's true. Roger is, but still very vulnerable. Gonna show mid. He has got the Bugs in a second if he wants to sort of poke around and play with no one. Bugs, he's got a 12 stick charge, 12 charge 1, time up 2.
Still a bit tough. 11 armor.
Oh yeah.
Dire's top tower
Top
is
lane.
falling.
It's Grip coming out. They may have lost the tower, but mid one. He'll take out the Fire Spirits. VP get a kill. Time Ramses and Passion trying to tower of their own.
The wraparound though.
Marcus Nisha. He's in with the bonus. Ramsey's immediately dual puppy on the support Legion, able to get his first bit of bonus damage. 13 minutes. Oh, Asher's on the retreat. Does have eyes on him, but Asher will. Fine.
Something comical about just seeing puppy fake Legion. Earlier, he had so much dual damage in the last game.
How much did he end on in the last?
I don't know. I glanced a couple of times. He had like 80.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Tells
attack.
people not to do it, and then he does it again.
Asher does have the Midas complete.
Under attack.
So, okay, I'm looking forward to see this. I was talking about it in the other room, but could this be a game where Puppy goes for an Aetherlin? Tries to duel the Enigma, if there is a chance for him to...
I don't.
He's got
think
arcane
so.
boots.
I mean, he did before
He did do
as
that
well.
last time.
Roger. Gonna have to egg. Mid one. Can he take it down? I don't. Ooh, can just.
Tower is under attack.
He knows that he could, and he stood his ground mid one, and he'll get the kill. Desolator first this game mid one to
Yeah.
help kill that Huskar.
That much increased physical damage versus... How's Yapso doing? He already has like 2.5 pieces of Dagonim's. Pretty remarkable. He's been farming a lot on this. More than the Kunk side. Which you see happening quite a lot. Secret.
Sort of setting up. So Solo's starting to come in, look to get some more coverage, and no one as well.
They want to clean tier 1.
See Absol. Nightmare, no one moving in, so off the damage, he'll dive forward, and Yapso. BP also in the neighborhood is Puppy and Nisha, they've got to be careful. Forward, Nisha has to respect the punch. Asher is on the high ground, good luck to come in with the combo. Beat trips down, but the boat crash will cancel the channeling, and that allows Nisha to shoot you away. Trying a bit here, but there's Pasha quickly with the black hole, just holds down mid one, who tried to come in into the clinks. But Secret had already kind of split up. Nisha trying to poke with him, but I don't know if you can stick around here. This is not really a fight the Secret wants to take unless they're very careful about it. Nisha still looking at an opportunity to get in. PP are sort of stuck in a bit of an awkward place. They don't have black on, but they do have the damage. Puppy just melts to the arrows of no one. The Malefist onto Nisha. Nisha, one more right click onto Solo will do it. The Bugs, they're going to miss. Doesn't get it onto Solo. A blast from Yapso sets Solo apart from the rest of his team as Solo will fall. No one. Still low, but he's still scary. Jumps onto Nisha. Nisha's got the time back. He closed the gap to get some damage onto Zai, but no one falls. The control's there from Zai. Disabling the Huskar and taking him out. As BP did stick around that little too long. They could not get out. Secret trapped them. Made sure that they could get some kills in revenge for losing mid one.
They do get what they came. Claim the tower. I think that's the most important. BP, even though they lose no one, really a lot because of that torrent. It's really strange watching these fights when there's not that much. You see everybody's just kind of running around, not able to catch anything.
Very close game. 16 minutes in, a 1k lead for Secret. That's only gonna good things. Our Huskar lineup that you would on paper expect to excel from the off.
Ooh. Roger was invis up on their shrine. A smoke. They spread themselves out. They're all kind of... They're trying to push that lane. Bottom.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Comes out for no one as well. There.
They're setting up the entry sentry wards right now on the side of Pete because they know that this is what the Secret's going to try to invade. Be a lot safer. Look, not a lot of lockdown on Unka X and the Duke. The Bane one is Agonim, 17 minutes. So daytime, a lot happier. There isn't really that much on this.
Set up, Roger. Supernova to rely on and away and pop it. And Solo is there with the setup. They've got the sleep. No one coming in as well as Puppey. Himself back. Side does turn up, goes for the X. Torek setup once a Solo. They're bringing members in secret. Seeing if they can find a support killer return, but Solo knows he can go for the TP. There's nothing to cancel it. No trade. Everybody alive. Escape.
Wards down, and during all that, Rams
Radiant's
now
middle
has
tower
that.
is under attack.
He's been in so much space.
Yeah.
I mean, we already saw as well, Ramsey's, his lane could have been a disaster and pressure and bullied out of it, but he was able to farm map safe for Ramsey's to move around.
A lot of these big items. Like
Yeah.
the mech's finished on the Enigma, and they're going to be able to go for that type of Roche play. But here, Ramses actually gets collapsed on. Can he actually Shadow Man?
It's gonna blame. Gets away.
His Shadow Blade was coming on the curfew. That would have been a. And I believe also no one is going to be getting Halberd barrier soon in this game too. And Halberd is a dream. He's versus a Clinks. He's versus a Weaver. Absolutely perfect item, as it usually is for the Huskar anyway. But versus ranged heroes, even more.
And the early shove it. It's
Yeah.
going to make it very hard for them to sort of guarantee that quick kill, at least without no one having the time to back a lot of damage.
Yeah, they're gonna want to get some type of piece early on, but now we've got a Desolator first on mid one. He's gonna kind of need a BKB at some point, but he might actually just go.
I mean, that is. Could you not make a case this game that an MKB rush would be better than a Desolator rush on?
Probably. I think maybe he wanted to get this a little bit earlier. It's 20 minutes.
It's just sort of slow down.
That's slowed down a
Well, the
lot.
Supernova comes in. BB starting to poke around for a fight. Secret's trying to retreat, but mid one, he's been Malefist. The Black Hole sucking him in, takes the Clinks out of it.
Oh, and wants him.
That he does, straight in on top of Puppey, and this support Legion has not got much of a chance unless the heals enough. It is.
The raindrop blocking the damage. The raindrop blocked enough. Blocking that head. Stacking the
Bounty ring on the way
and now
out.
no one.
They might kill him. They've got the X-Mark, the Torrent. Nisha does have to be careful. Maybe they're not. He is a Huskar, big old Huskar at the end of the day, and they're quite happy
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
at this point in the game.
So nighttime for another 3 minutes or so.
Radiant's middle tower
Feeling
is
pretty good about just playing separated across the map. Just all over the place. Yeah. Imagine they have to be setting up their wards and getting ready for a rush.
Ramses, he's getting a little greedy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He sees it. He sees Yapsor. He's gonna go. He said, he didn't count it for the fact that mid one could be there standing by Yapsor's side, as that is going to be a straight up feed from Ramses. Didn't expect the Clinks to be there.
It wasn't even a recall, right? It was just Clinks being there.
I'm pretty sure the Clinks was just there. Yeah.
Not unexpected. But yeah, we do see Solo is placing the wards. They're starting to get ready for that. They've got their Halberd, they've got the Shadow Blade, they've got pretty much all the tools. They might wait for Pasha's Blink. Realize Rogers. High level egg fight around Roche Pit's gonna be pretty hard for Secret. Daytime might be the thing. Having that extra vision could allow them to set up. Ward though on the most important.
Let's see how much change things have that does. So it does obviously open up opportunities to go for Roche.
This is the for a fight for Roche or just force the Roche. They started here.
Okay. I mean, why not? What is Secret going to do about this?
It's going to die way too fast, and I think even contesting it is too hard during the nighttime. They've got a minute 40 till day, so free Roche should be key. This is the concern we kept mentioning. It's going to be all about the Roche, especially when you've got. I mean, when you've got a Huskar, it's all about the Roche. When you've got a Drow, it's all about the Roche. Throw them both together.
Dire's middle tower is under
One
attack.
does see Solo, but Solo is going to turn. Nightmare's there. He's got his boys coming in as well with the backup, but Solo will heal up with the brain sap. Supernova's going to be down. They'll lose Solo. They'll lose the egg as well as Secret. I would say both of them. In fact, Nisha gets himself on top of Pasha, and it all falls apart quickly for VP. They'll turn with the three-man gust. No one jumping forward. He'll find find at least the Legion Commander in trade. A buyback's going to be there from Pasha as well as Nishi tries to fight on, focusing Ramses. Doesn't quite have enough damage to finish the drow. No one sticking down. The Spirit Vessel upon him, reducing that regen, but he can still arm the toggle. Be okay for now. Ramses, sorry, Pasha fought back for sort of that little defense there, but Secret able to strike very hard, despite the fact they are the ones with the Aegis, as they get themselves in from the top. They kill that egg incredibly quickly. I mean, as you already said, this is always going to be a hard game for the Supernova.
Yeah.
And then there's sort of the team fight falls apart. Pasha just in a position where he was not ready to blow Black Hole. It's mid lane. Combo onto no one, but he's got back up again. Pasha does, as we say, still have that Black Hole if Solo can find a catch.
He's placing wards to try to get the catch. That's 2 wards he plays for this here.
See what he can get. He has been surrounded. Pasha's going to start walking in, but Niche is already working on Pasha from the side. Onto Weaver, gets the bugs out onto them. Jump ball for no one. The Black Hole's going to be laid down. It catches one. As there's the side of VP finding the clinks, they'll look towards more as they're trying to escape Puppy, but Ramses finds the Frost Arrow, slows down Puppy, kills him. Both teams doing their best. I mean, you can really feel no one really making big mistakes here. It's just both teams pushing and finding those little trades as we still sit around at just 1k difference between the two lineups.
They're just duking it out. This is just like a game of battles. 16 to 19, 20 in. Solo was so ready to take a team fight there. He places the high ground ward, then he places another ward to try to catch. Look at the area right there of the team fight. There's 3 sentries, 2 obs wards. That shows how much VP wants to just take these fights right now when they've got this agent.
Secret, even though they lose 2, they don't lose anything more. You know, they're certainly limiting the casualties in these fights where VP are absolutely just charging in and gunning for it.
There's some fun interactions that I haven't seen here. It's like we always see the Mana Leak Blinding Light, right? Moving people. It actually did that to Solo and he got stunned, so we could cancel it. I also saw the Blinding Light with the Storm. You see people hitting the bugs and they can't actually kill the bugs off themselves because of the miss rate.
Oh, bounty!
Could be a bit annoying, and it is daytime now. They are gonna look. Still an Aegis unknown. See, of course, it is a Blink Dagger. I think he wants to just keep the distance.
Middle. Found the drought. Ramses, no backup in top. Lead. Times for Ramses has been out a little too far. I mean, he is obviously getting the farm with his aggressive posturing. You see still top 3 net worth him, Nisha and no one, all sitting very close to one another in value.
Dire's middle tower is
Yeah, I mean, it is really an incredibly close game. It's really just Yapsor being like that big difference maker in the net. Top 5.
Can't go for the combo onto Pasha, defensive Nightmare from Solo. Pasha to be safe with the Torrent. Tower getting focused though. VP, are they able to do anything to keep them off? As they are. Tier 2 will be taken. Secret. Despite being the team playing against the Drow, Strat will be the first team to take Tier 2 tower this game. They lost the 2 Tier 1s themselves. All 3 Tier 2s alive. Secret pressuring VPs.
Oscar has his own BKB now. The lockdown is now gone. Duel. X. Blinks. Town will be safe away.
Great job taking these objectives, Secret.
Yeah.
He's still unable to find that big wombo combo Black Hole. Hope to find to be sort of set them ahead and allow them the chance to start pressuring back the lanes.
But they do have the positioning item. Pasha has the Blink Dagger after that Mac, who's going for the Guardian Greaves next. Blink, most of you see them start to set up for that egg. There'll be those situations where we do see Secret's lineup and the ranged isn't really the best. The majority of the heroes that are going to be hitting the egg are going to be those. Factor in cooldown reduction.
Monster kill!
Any catches the kill. Yeah.
Buckley, extra bit of dual damage for second dual 1 so far this game for him.
It is.
PG commands to add up.
Got 10 seconds. So they're trying to get as much as possible with their deck. the beauty about Coddle is you can always be playing like this splitty game. All people across the saw there. The mid one is committing for that BK. It felt like he maybe wants to go full damage, but it's a game where you still want to get it. It's too important.
Showing so down that supernova.
Ramses.
See Poppy? He'll look for a free kill and he'll get a free kill. Gets in, gets out.
Solo will walk back forward and get some
Does have the grip. Niche is going to be there as well as Yapsaw inside. There's a lot of backup. Solo will go for the defensive nightmare. He's been surrounded. Quick range tap, but Mid-1 turns, has the damage offered to get the kill. Boat comes crashing through onto Ramses.
Close mana. Watch. So no mana on Ramses. And he's in commit. Okay, committed forward for the Manta.
BP, they may be without the Bane, but they can absolutely still look for an opportunity to fight with Pasha, having that blink black hole on the high ground. Nisha bogs out to no one jumps across. Blinding light as well, no one getting stunned up for now. He's healed up by the Sunray of Roger. We'll respect the lead, the Huskar and back off. Try and poke at him anymore.
It's still scary for them head-on team fight when you're playing versus the
There's
Enigma
so many
Phoenix.
counter. Pull back on. Not an easy lineup. Team fight head-on 5-on-5. Really, you're looking towards what like Nisha and Mid-1 finding these pickoffs to start the fights, getting these kills.
Puppy's itemized so he doesn't just get killed. Actually, like he just did it versus Solo Drow coming in on him. Has a Ghost Scepter. So a little bit of a strange one because he's not going to be able to go for like a halberd or anything now, but he just wants some way for him not to just feed away free money. Once Pasha has BKB, there is no answer from to get that cancel too. So that's another scary. They don't have anything to do with the black hole when we're there. Slept up. Tried to get. Ooh, you saw that play there? That was actually pretty clever. They tried to get the recall off during the nightmare. He does get tapped once. Pasha commits forward with the black hole.
He has got the catch. Oh, can they kill him any short time? Oh, they can't. They get those. They pay with the silence after the time lapse. Few more right clicks from Ramses will do it. So they do still find that kill and look like Nisha might be able to slip away. But Mid-1, he's been left behind, surrounded. He'll get the strafe off, but that will not save him. As indeed that play from Pasha, quickly moving from top to bottom.
He's feeling more and more confident now with these black holes. With the cooldown being reduced, of course, and he's actually almost caught both of them together. And he almost got Mid-1 as well as Nisha.
I mean, they still get the kills, but
yeah.
More fancier. Pasha.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Noah.
Radiant's
Walks up, another tier 2 taken, and he's hell, that's close on the way. Assault Cuirass.
Getting high levels too. Level 20 now, so has the increased cast range to mid forward. Huskar is a hero that does get hit. He's of course the scariest in the early game, but he doesn't stop really that hard anymore. Still has an avenue. Yeah, they go for that side guard push. 20 seconds. They're trying to force a buyback.
I mean, yeah, it's not going to come out. Mid-1 will respawn, but they're without Nisha for 20 seconds. Secret.
They just pop the BKB.
He's committing for this melee racks, and he will take it. PP getting the melee racks. Puppy goes for a duel. Supernova comes out. As that's just going to be free damage given away to no one. Dueling the Huskar is never really going to be a good idea, as no one will survive, and he walks out with a bonus 18 damage. Melee racks taken as well by DP.
Uh-oh. Have the answer.
Always knew it was going to be a hard game, but you sort of have to give Secret credit that we're at 32-minute mark, and they certainly sort of kept it even. But now we're starting to see the real struggles. You've got Ramses and no one farming ahead like beasts.
There's just so many things that they have to deal with, right? It's just the threat of the black hole, the threat of the Phoenix egg, and then it's like, oh my god, it's a Huskar as well, who now has all these increased items that allows him to just be that beefy frontliner. He's even going for a Lotus Orb, but he's changed it up.
Okay.
Just wanting to get rid of them. I think in Blinding Light and the Mana Leak. Mana Leak is so obnoxious to play against. It's an item you see very commonly built with bottles, even though we don't see bottles. So next big situation is Secret trying to sneak a Roche. This is their best play. They can't let BP get this one. They can't let BP even set up.
Well, I don't think they get away with it. I don't know if
killing
they
fast
can.
enough.
There's a black hole in search of no one. He's leading straight in onto Puppy. Ghost Scepter comes out, quick dive in. Pasha waiting for the opportune moment to jump. He doesn't need to for now. There's going to be a BKB pop by mid-one as he will be able to focus down so. Pasha still keeping the distance, but moving in onto no one. Mid-one trying to commit with that BKB, but he can't kill off no one. The heals there from the Sunray. The torrent does come through as well as the blinding light. Find that Husker, they really wanted the bugs going out upon it. But it will instantly take them off. They do lose Roger though.
There's no buyback on Roger either. Well,
Secret
solo.
can go back into the pit now with 2 of them dead. Still a potential black hole threat from Pasha, but it looks like they're heading away. They're just going to let this one go to Secret. With 2 heroes down, they're not going to try and continue to contest it. It's going to be a free Aegis, a free Cheese, and a free Roshan for Secret.
That's the best play. That's literally the best play they could possibly go. Because if VP is allowed to set up for that Rosh,
Yeah.
Secret's just, they're screwed. Because the team fight, even if it's daytime, it's going to be way too hard for them to take it versus this Huskar, all this team fight. And that, I believe, was the first usage of the mid-1 BKB, right? He comes out, is able to get...
I mean, was that VP losing the Phoenix, losing the Bane, but they just, they couldn't have tried, do you think, to get them out of the pit? Was it just too hard at that point? Still having the black hole, still having Ramses, you couldn't still try and fight that?
I think they just weighed the risks and the benefits.
Yeah.
They're probably just we can just win this even if they have Aegis and Cheese. We've got a BKB on Enigma.
Yeah.
They've got no way to cancel it. If we just play this safe in the later stages, we'll be okay. To worry about Nisha getting quite massive. Manta now, so he has the way to dispel that gust. He's been using the Hurricane Pike to try to help him, right? Push him from it, but definitely needs something to not allow. It has DD in the bottom. Nisha could really be an X factor. Weave in and out of the fights and get on top of the Drow Ranger.
They almost have to get him in the black hole to have any sort of chance of winning fights as a team. Just gets so much done. The VP, of course, the amount of damage and items and levels that he has, the 25, pushing on to the top tier 2.
Still be pretty set up though, right? If VP's all set up, then they're not that afraid of it. This Aegis Cheese could be a little bit of the X factor, but Ramses also has itemized to all the right-click damage. Has an Ethereal Blade 2 on a Drow Ranger, which isn't your most common, but having activatable items on Drow is excellent. 5 Talons and links, the high physical, you have ways to.
Full Hex as well now, sort of to that extra sort of instant disable that could certainly catch out no one Husker jumping in.
Especially the cast range difference, right? We've been seeing that being pointed out there, and also a new record. Minutes fast.
Oh no, on a call.
On a Coddle, yes, of course. But he has the increased cast range, so that Hex range is actually super far if you really look at it.
The farm of mid-1 this game.
He looks like they're set quite here, I believe. What Roger is now level 18 as well, so increased egg hits gonna be much harder now for Secret to get down. They still can, because they still have those the ways, the tools to actually do so. Heroes, you're definitely feeling still pretty confident, even if they're, especially when it's night. 3 minutes until daytime.
Does have that blink. Not able to get in and disable. Careful giving away that bonus damage at the situation when you're sort of playing with this support legion. Die very.
Listening to people say that, still, it still hurts me. 9 this, a little bit more.
Scenario. This time you're doing it up at Virtus.pro. Oh, yeah. Best team at the moment. Secret as a team, they are making it work overall. Absol, jump in the Hex. And so Nightmare comes out, and that's going to give Pasha the chance to put the BKB. He can walk himself out of the combo. Solo, it's going to be focused. He goes for the TP out, and he is going to make it. The X mark there, though. Grab back from Zai will secure them a kill onto the Bane. seconds.
50 seconds. So I think VP's actually just stalling, waiting for this. They're keeping the lanes pushed out. They're forcing reactions constantly, and then they're going to look for a fight right after that.
We know they're a very good team. The Aegis timer, so
That is very true.
That is the case here.
Picking up a lot of items too. Time full BKB now. A lot more protection. Oh, all the sentry wards, just the solo stuff, right? Okay, I don't want to get hunted by Clinks, by these weeb. Good information on the map. Use our battles, fights.
But I think at the same time, you know, VP are playing. If this game does go on and on, Secret, they do have a lot of late game. They have a lot of late game character,
And they don't have ways to stop the fight. That is
so
always,
there's always
a
that
huge threat.
Yeah, the team fight, no doubt. Lineup, as you say, the Supernova, the black hole. There's not going to be any point. It gets easier. One good position play from Pat. They can certainly do very well to make that play happen.
Yeah, especially because it's not like he's literally just a black hole in this too. He itemized so that he can actually be progressing. He's got Guardian Greaves, he's got Midas, he's got items to make himself tanky as well on top of stirring it. Other items. 7k gold lead, but that 7k gold is actually in the bank, right? 4k on the Huskar, 4k on the Enigma. Daytime coming around soon, we do. So we see Secret, they're already preparing, they're smoking. We do have, of course, the bounties as well coming up. Flash.
Oh, Bobby. He's going to jump forward, but he gets Nightmare. He should get the boats out. Three of them, the boat comes crashing through, but the egg's off in time. Can they kill the egg on Pasha? Comes in, gets the four-man black hole, and the fight is over. Secret, they've lost 4, they've lost 5. That's the play that we're talking about. Pasha.
Waboom!
What a black hole. Absolutely perfect. I believe one hit away, I think that Supernova was from dying.
It was close.
As VP, that's what they were waiting for. This calm, this peace before the storm. VP said, we're chilling out. You do what you want, Secret, because we know you're gonna slip up. We're gonna jump you. We're gonna wipe you.
The heroes that have to hit the egg, we were mentioning it. They have to get kind of close, and
that.
Pasha just waits for the perfect
I mean, that's
opportunity.
the angle as well. Up on the cliff, getting 2 from the river, 2 from the high ground. Fortifications coming out. But VP, they're ending the game.
They're
ending the
absolutely
game.
ending the game.
It's game over.
It's game over.
Press that GG, press that return key, Secret, as this game is over and done. VP!
Boom! Enigma, what a hero.
Ending that, just the elegance of that game as well from VP. They didn't rush it. They just said, we're gonna chill.
Wait till the Aegis is gone.
So, that's cute, Secret. You did it right in the